Craig Wishart on strike, and he does give the ball a thump. That's a very confident start. The ball racing across the outfield, beautifully struck. A confident start from Craig Wishart at the end of the first over. It's 5 without loss. That's a good delivery, just beating second slip, and it also evades third man. So a second boundary there for Zimbabwe.
Because once again, Soisa generating that little bit of bounce, and the ball leaving the right-hander, eluding the outstretched hands of second slip.
That's an excellent shot. Zimbabwe racing along there to 19 without loss. Once again, trouble with the sight board. And that's thumped into the gap. The outfield is pretty quick. So Zimbabwe are going to need a decent total here against this aggressive Sri Lankan batting lineup. And thumped over mid-off. He really knows how to use that heavy bat.
There's no doubt that Wishart is looking dangerous. As soon as he's given any opportunity, he's quickly onto it. And there you are, a very good looking shot by Wishart. There's no stopping him.
Oh, well bowled. That one might have stayed down a little. The most important thing from Soisa's point of view is it was right on line. Maybe just a hint of inside edge there from Grant Flower.
Soisa is playing that he is in fact a difficult proposition, coming from quite close, an inside edge, and Grant Flower caught in two minds. So that's Sri Lanka's first wicket. Zimbabwe 31 for 1.
Alistair Campbell, the Zimbabwean captain, batting at number 3. Zimbabwe 34 for 1 after 8 overs.
Enthusiastic. That's just outside off stump. No, he's given him out. Yes, he's got him. Well, that'll be interesting to watch on the replay. It looked as if it was angling in. I suppose the only question is, did it flick his pad just outside the line of off stump? The replay will tell us.
Very important wickets there for the Sri Lankans. That's out. Campbell missing that one, and umpire Dunn having no hesitation in giving the Zimbabwe captain out, and Zimbabwe 34 for 2, Campbell out for 2.
Dirk Viljoen, he's a left-hander. He's had a go at that one, and he's got it away through the gap at mid-wicket. It's running down towards the fence, and I think that'll go all the way. This outfield pretty fast. And they've got the blades down on the mowers a bit. Last time we were here, it started off a little slow, but they don't make mistakes twice in this part of the world. And that was bludgeoned away through the gap at mid-wicket. Oh, and that was very close. Oh, that could so easily have gone to the wicketkeeper. I think there may have been a bit of glove in that one.
There it is again. Viljoen going for the sweep. Probably a cloud ballooned over the wicketkeeper's head.
Oh, there he goes. Well, we've lured him out of his little lull, if you like, and he smashed that one over the top of mid-wicket for 4. So he's off the mark. First runs in the big time.
Came out just a couple of paces, and whoosh, over it went over mid-wicket for 4. Good way to get off the mark, even though it's a bit late. And that's just over the top, tipped over, chance. Singer-Akai it was.
Yes, Singer-Akai, valiant at that time. And there you are, that's Singer-Akai, just seemed unable to get to it with both feet off the ground.
That's a better shot from Viljoen. Timed that well, and that's 4.
Got to be quick. It's a direct hit, but and we're going to have a look at this one.
That was indeed a good throw by Mahanama, straight into Kalavithana's gloves, but did Wishart get in there quickly enough? We'll have to wait and see. That's Wishart ambling a bit. Yes, I think he's short.
I think he's going. I think he's going. Cyril Midgley is the man doing the third umpire, and he's going. He doesn't like it too much. He may be surprised, but he's got himself to blame. He looks a little surprised there, but he's gone. The situation so far. He's gone. Flailed away there, and the end of a very iffy innings from Viljoen. Tried hard to get it going, but in the end, a reckless piece of cricket, and he's gone.
Sheer desperation on the part of Viljoen, not able to get the spinners away, frustrated, and needlessly, in a sense, throwing his wicket away.
Kalavithana doing the stumping, and he's gone for 17, 77 for 4. Stuart Carlisle, the new batsman.
And there's a boundary, so that is a much needed one for Zimbabwe. Has fallen safely. A little bit of frustration coming out here as the Zimbabwean batsman being tied down.
Yes, I think Andy Flower, after getting that good over of Aravinda, I think it's important for him not to lose his cool.
That's got to be out, surely. Yes, umpire Dunn points the finger skywards, and Muralidharan has struck, getting rid of Stuart Carlisle.
Not only good bowling, but also good captaincy, because Sri Lankan captain there, you'll say, had that fielder right on the offside of the bat position. Well, the fielder and the wicketkeeper had no doubt whatsoever.
Paul Strang, a very good cricketer, this young man. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Nice way to open your account with a one bounce over the rope before.
Confident start by Paul Strang, and as you said, this is the time Zimbabwe needs him to produce the goods, and very positive start.
Oh, he's had a go at that one just over the top. Well, I think it may have flicked the fingertips of Mahanama at mid-on.
And he's gone. Forced back, trying to get it through. And that's the end of Andy Flower. And again, a good bit of bowling from Muralidharan.
A fine but cautious innings by Andy Flower coming to an end. Muralidharan once again keeping very tight, and Flower succumbing.
New batsman is Heath Streak. Got that away, but again the field ideally placed. And we're going to go for the TV replay.
Great throw by Marvan Atapattu.
Good pick up, and Streak on his way back, making those giant strides, but has he got there quick enough? Very close indeed, and he's got to go. So it's 2 out of 2 for the red light. The giant figure of Edo Brandis, the chicken farmer. He's given that a tap, and is it going over the top? Yes, it's 6. Jayasuriya, the man on the outfield, I think he misjudged that rather badly. He was on the back foot, and maybe if he'd held up just inside the line, he might well have been able to make it. As it was, it's 6 to Brandis.
That was indeed a mighty strike by Brandis. The ball, in fact, soaring very high like a scud, but there you are, Jayasuriya, unable to really judge that.
And he's gone. And that's the end of Paul Strang. And well bowled Vaas once more.
Good innings by Paul Strang coming to an end. Paul Strang, not a great improviser, trying to get Vaas away, who's been consistently good with his line and length, and a very well made 38.
Andy Whittle out there in the middle now, the off spinner.
And that looks as if he's gone. Yes, he's nicked that one. So caught behind by Kaluwitharana. And we're going to see Everton Matambananso now. That caught behind takes the score on to 186 for 9.
Good delivery, angling across Whittle. He was trying to guide it down to third man. There's no big scores there for Zimbabwe. That was the problem. Craig Wishart getting a start.
Well, that was nicely played. A little shy at the stumps, Kaluwitharana just keeping his eye on the ball. So Jayasuriya, Kaluwitharana. In the air, and that's out, straight down mid-off straight. Well, that looked like it might have been a slightly slower delivery. What a good start this is for the Zimbabweans. That's exactly what they needed. They had to break this partnership early. And Kaluwitharana, who's been playing pretty well just lately, is out for a duck.
Well, once again, the ball hitting low on the bat. Very difficult to get a lot of elevation when the ball isn't bouncing much. And so those sort of shots become extremely dangerous, because you're very likely to hole out to the infielder. Sri Lanka, 1 for 1.
Well, he's had a go at that one, and that's more like the Jayasuriya that we know. Just a little bit over pitched on the offside, and he's smashed that one over the top of the ball.
Just to make things worse for the bowler, he got a little bit of movement away from the left-hander, and that just gave Jayasuriya enough room to play one of his favourite shots.
In the air, and that'll go for 4 as well. No one down there, pitched up around about leg stump, and he just heaved it. In fact, it wasn't really pitched up, but it's just short of a length. It allowed him to get underneath the ball and whip it away to mid-wicket. Good shot.
Just gone with the swing.
We smashed that one away down towards square leg, and that one's going to go to... In fact, it's gone all the way. That's a big hit. Beautifully timed by Jayasuriya. Well, he loves this ground. Perhaps he's on his way back. Lovely shot.
He's a very powerful man. Just a little bit of extra effort there with the bottom hand has got that one over the boundary.
That one's nicely driven away. It's going down towards the boundary, yes, and it's a big effort by Everton Matambananso, but unfortunately it was beautifully timed. Lovely shot.
This was hit pretty hard by Jayasuriya, but Matambananso has he's walked in a long way with the bowler, and it's such a short boundary down there. I think he needs to perhaps just delay his walk in. In fact, the captain is now sending him right back onto the rope. Oh! That's over the top, and that's 4 more for Jayasuriya.
A typical Sanath Jayasuriya shot. As soon as Matambananso pitched it up, there was Jayasuriya with outstretched hands, a full flow of the bat, going through with it. It's perfectly timed.
And there's 4 more. And this is just what Matambananso didn't want now. Pitch is just a little bit too far up after a good length. And now he's straying width as well.
A superb shot by Jayasuriya. As soon as Matambananso went short, Jayasuriya rocking back on that one, powerfully cutting it.
Big shout that time. But Doug Howie not interested. Have a look at it again.
Pitching outside leg stump, and Jayasuriya being hit also slightly outside it. So the umpire not interested.
There's a glorious shot from Jayasuriya, just lent into that, and away it goes, and there's 4 more. Just a little bit too much width, and he was onto it in a flash. Viljoen taking chase, but nothing he could do.
That shot really epitomizes Jayasuriya's batting style. As soon as he's got the width, he pounces onto it without fail, and there you are, right into the gap, bisecting the fielders.
Getting ready, they are, to celebrate the 50. The first 50 of the match. And there it is.
There's that one nicely played away down to third man, and that brings up a half century for Jayasuriya. It's been a good innings, and it's certainly made a few that have come to the ground here today happy. So Jayasuriya back amongst the runs, Sri Lanka 74 for 1. Strang, and that one's beautifully away. Will it clear the boundary? No, it won't. Just wide of the fieldsman down there as well. Well, I think we know what he's going to try and do to Strang. He's going to try and hit him out of this attack. He's beaten him once with a beautiful googly. That was a lovely shot. Have a look at it again.
Yes, no messing about at all. His first boundary for 10 overs, but that's the talent he's got. He can change gear effortlessly. He knows he's got it within him, and he didn't have to search for it. Over the top it goes, but this time it could be out. It is indeed.
Well, that's nicely played. He's got that one away into the gap, and it's running away down towards the boundary at deep extra cover. Desperate stuff. Well, now, I'm not too sure about that one. I think that he may have still had the ball as he reached the line. We're right behind the fieldsman here, so he's a long way away, but we might want to have another look at that. Desperate effort this was. Really brilliant stuff. Touches the ball there, and that's definitely 4. Yeah, he's gone over the line before he got rid of it.
So the run rate up now to 4 and over. It's hardly alarming. Sri Lanka still in control.
Oh, it's a great shot. Beautifully played away on the offside. That was short, just outside off stump, and he's hit that one through the offside field on the up, and what's more, he smashed it straight into the gap. That's the best shot I think we've seen today.
I agree, because it looked like the way he was shaping up, he was looking to hit straight, and then realised where it was going, changed his shot, and it was just fabulous, wasn't it? Beautifully timed.
That's short, and he's got it away. It's bouncing down towards the square leg boundary. I'll tell you what, that bat he's got out there, it takes a bit of picking up and flaying around too. It looks to be very thick to me.
And that one's going to clear the boundary. That's a good hit from Atapattu, so he's decided if he can't put them into the gaps, he's going to put them over the fence. And that'll beat fine leg. Nice placement there from Aravinda de Silva.
Very delicately played there by Aravinda. The ball just on the leg stump going down, and he knows that there's a fielder. In fact, there were 2 fielders on the leg side.
Beautiful looking shot through the gap, and that will be Aravinda de Silva's half century.
What a tremendous way to get it for Aravinda de Silva. Welcome back to form.
It's through, and Marvan Atapattu has his half century, and well done to him. It hasn't set the heart racing, but it's been an important one for his side, and more importantly for him. And that's got miles in the air, and it looks like he's going to be out. So the match still goes on. Viljoen it was under it, and that's the end of Aravinda de Silva. A spectacular innings. Caught Viljoen, bold flower for 60.
Out he came, up she went, and it was straight down the throat of long on.
There's the man in, Arjuna Ranatunga, but he's not on strike. 1 to win. And there it is, Atapattu, who's batted right from the first over. It's been a slog for him, but he's in the end got the winning run, and
Sri Lanka are home eventually, not in convincing style, but they are home.